Here's something most people never stop to consider about highly intelligent minds. While everyone notices the obvious signs, quick answers, sharp memory, or academic success, very few see the quiet, hidden habits that actually run in the background of these minds every single day. These aren't flashy traits. They're subtle patterns, often invisible to others, that shape how intelligent people think, learn, and experience life. Today, we're exploring the hidden habits of highly intelligent minds and what they reveal about the way these brains actually operate. One of the most common hidden habits is constant mental simulation. Highly intelligent people are always running invisible scenarios in their heads, replaying conversations, imagining different outcomes, or mentally testing ideas before they ever speak them out loud. This isn't overthinking in a negative sense. It's an automatic process that helps them foresee problems, refine solutions, and prepare for uncertainty. Their brains treat life like a complex chess game, constantly thinking several moves ahead without anyone realizing it. They collect and connect information obsessively. While others consume content and forget it, intelligent minds are quietly building vast mental networks. They read an article about biology and immediately link it to psychology, history, or technology. This habit of cross-domain thinking happens automatically. They don't force it, their brain simply refuses to treat information in isolation. This is why they often make unusual but brilliant connections that surprise everyone around them. Another hidden habit is deliberate mental wandering. Intelligent people allow their minds to drift more intentionally than others. They stare out windows, take long showers, or lie awake at night not because they're distracted, but because that's when their best ideas form. The default mode network in their brain stays highly active, linking distant concepts and generating creative insights during moments of apparent doing nothing. They question everything internally. Even when they seem to agree with something on the surface, their mind is privately testing assumptions, spotting flaws, and exploring alternatives. This habit of constant skepticism isn't arrogance, it's intellectual honesty. They find it almost impossible to accept ideas at face value, which makes them excellent problem solvers but can sometimes make casual conversations feel exhausting for them. Highly intelligent minds have a habit of simplifying complexity. While others get lost in details, they naturally search for the core principle or pattern underneath. They reduce complicated problems to their essential elements without losing depth. This mental compression allows them to understand and explain difficult concepts with surprising clarity. It's a hidden superpower that often goes unnoticed until they casually solve something that baffled everyone else. They maintain multiple mental projects at once. At any given time, an intelligent person might be quietly working on 5 or 6 different ideas, books, problems, or learning goals in the background of their mind. They rarely talk about all of them. This parallel processing is efficient for them, but can make them seem scattered or forgetful when they shift between interests rapidly. Reading between the lines is another automatic habit. They analyze tone, word choice, body language, and context constantly. This gives them deep insight into people and situations, but it can also make social interactions mentally draining because they're processing far more information than what is being said. Intelligent minds have a habit of seeking discomfort through learning. They get restless when things become too easy and will deliberately tackle harder challenges, learn unfamiliar subjects, or expose themselves to opposing viewpoints. This isn't masochism, it's how their brain stays sharp and satisfied. Boredom feels almost painful to them, so they stay in a constant state of gentle intellectual stretching. They practice private reflection and self-correction. After every important interaction or decision, their mind quietly reviews what happened, what could have been better, and what they learned. This internal feedback loop happens automatically and helps them improve faster than most people. Many keep journals or voice notes not for others, but as a tool for this private refinement process. Another hidden habit is emotional detachment during analysis. When solving problems or thinking critically, they can temporarily step back from their own emotions to see things more objectively. This allows clearer thinking, but can sometimes make them seem cold or overly logical in emotional situations. They consume information voraciously but selectively. While they might appear to read or watch everything, they actually filter heavily for quality, novelty, or relevance. Their mind is constantly scanning for signal through the noise, discarding what doesn't serve deeper understanding. This creates an incredibly rich but very personal knowledge base that others rarely see in full. Highly intelligent people often rehearse conversations mentally before having them. They anticipate questions, prepare responses, and even imagine emotional reactions. This mental rehearsal reduces anxiety and improves outcomes, but it can also make spontaneous social situations feel slightly unnatural to them. They have a habit of finding patterns in chaos. Where others see random events, they spot trends, probabilities, and underlying structures. This pattern recognition works even in everyday life, relationships, markets, weather, human behavior, making them seem almost prescient at times. Finally, one of the most powerful hidden habits is knowing when to stop thinking. Despite their active minds, truly intelligent people eventually develop the ability to deliberately switch off analysis when it's no longer useful. They learn to trust their intuition after enough data has been processed, which prevents paralysis and allows decisive action. The truth is, these hidden habits don't always make life easier. They can create restlessness, overthinking, and a sense of being different. But they also give these minds incredible power to understand, create, and adapt. If several of these habits feel familiar to you, it's not random. Your mind has been quietly operating this way for a long time, often without you fully realizing how special the pattern is. Understanding these hidden habits allows you to work with your mind instead of against it. Protect your mental wandering time. Feed your curiosity without guilt. Give yourself permission to think deeply, even when others don't understand. These aren't flaws to fix. They are the operating system of a highly intelligent mind. In a world that often rewards surface-level thinking and quick answers, these quiet habits are what truly separate exceptional minds from average ones. They may be hidden from others, but once you recognize them in yourself, you can finally appreciate the beautiful, complex way your brain has been working all along. Your mind isn't just intelligent. It's running on a completely different level, quietly, persistently, and powerfully.